Here's the tease. Sony spent around $100 million making this animated movie, but instead of putting it in theaters, they sold it to Netflix under a 2021 deal for a flat $20 million. That's it. Why? Executives thought this movie was too risky. So Sony figured better to lock in cash now than risk losing big later. But then it blew up. K-pop Demon Hunters became one of Netflix's biggest animated hits ever. Fans streamed it like crazy. The music charted, a sequel got greenlit, and even theatrical sing-along screenings are happening. Sony, they don't get any of that. Netflix owns the distribution, the merch, the sequels, basically the whole franchise. Sony got their $20 million, but left about $80 million on the floor and probably billions in long-term profit. Was this the worst deal since Blockbuster passed on Netflix? If you guys are old enough to remember the rental chain company Blockbuster, they actually had an opportunity to buy Netflix, but they passed on it. And now Blockbuster is a thing of the past. So here's the corporate logic. Executives want to guaranteed money up front rather than gamble on box office sales. Animated movies are always very risky, especially one that doesn't have an established fan base. And there's a catch most people don't see. When a studio releases a movie theatrically, they only keep about 50% of ticket sales after the theaters take their cuts. Add in marketing costs, another $50 to $100 million, and suddenly a $100 million movie might need $300 million worldwide just to break even. For an untested original with no existing fan base, that looked like a huge risk. They saw K-pop Demon Hunters as a niche, a K-pop girl group and boy band plus demon fantasy matchup that might flop in theaters. And when you hear it, it sounds like it will be a big flop, right? But here's the twist. Netflix turned it into one of its biggest hits. Sony's K-pop Demon Hunters deal isn't just about one movie, though. It's about completely misreading where global culture is right now. K-pop isn't niche anymore. It's global. And it's not just music. Netflix has been riding the Korean wave for years. K-dramas like Squid Game, Crash Landing on You, The Glory, and Extraordinary Attorney Woo are niche. They're international blockbusters. Add in K-Beauty, add in Parasite, winning the Academy Award for a Best Picture, the first ever for a foreign film. And you realize K-culture isn't fringe anymore, it's mainstream now. So when Netflix scooped up K-pop Demon Hunters, they didn't just buy an animated film, they bought into a movement. And it worked. Sony's 2021 output deal with Netflix is multi-year. That means any sequel Sony produces right now, it automatically funnels to Netflix under the contract. No wiggle room. Could Sony wait it out? Yes, but it's tricky and it's risky. Netflix isn't going to let this cash cow go quietly. They'll push hard to renew or extend the output deal before it lapses. If Sony waits, they risk losing monuments. K-pop culture is on fire right now. Music, dramas, K-beauty, entertainment, you name it. 3 or 4 years from now, that wave might disappear entirely. These waves come and goes. If Sony delivers now, under Netflix, they stay relevant but surrender the back-end profit. Sony's angle. Unless they renegotiate, they'll always be the creative laborer, funding, animating, producing, while Netflix is the landlord collecting rent.